Snipers are an important component of any military force due to their ability to act with precision at long range, which allows for a greater degree of tactical freedom for commanders. A good sniper, therefore, is a valuable asset, and no sniper was more valuable to the Republic than RC-1207. Commonly known as Sev, 07 was a member of Delta Squad, the Republic's best commando team, and he was beyond a doubt the best sniper in the Republic. In this video, we'll be looking into just how good he was.
Attention, Sergeant on deck!
Sev, along with the other members of Delta Squad, was one of the most skilled commandos in the Republic, and his area of expertise was sniping. He proved his skills at killing from range on a number of missions over the course of the Clone Wars, from Geonosis to Kashyyyk. Sev was also known for his morbid sense of humor and psychopathic tendencies, though neither ever proved problematic for the Republic. From a young age, Sev's skill at sniping was noted, as were his mental aberrations. Torn Wee referred to him as the fiercest hunter in the clone army. He longed to prove himself on an actual battlefield, and his chance came with the first battle of the war. On Geonosis, Sev's skills as a sniper resulted in the death of Sun Fac, one of the Geonosians' highest ranking commanders, and Delta Squad's missions on the planet were all effective. Delta Squad was one of only a handful of commando squads to avoid casualties that day, and the sheer bloodbath of the other commandos endured led Sev to begin a personal mission to kill 4,982 Geonosians, so as to equal the number of clone commandos killed in that first battle. Sev and the rest of the Delta Squad went on to see plenty of action in the Clone Wars, including in missions to the RAS Prosecutor, Deveron, and Megiddo. Sev's final mission was the opening stages of the Battle of Kashyyyk in an operation against Trandoshan slavers. Sev and the other commandos displayed incredible skill in the battle, fighting off and destroying a pair of IG-100 Magna Guards among other combatants. Later in the mission, as Master Yoda's reinforcements approached the planet, the 4 members of Delta Squad were tasked with splitting up and using artillery turrets to bring down an enemy light destroyer. They were ultimately successful, but the mission would prove to be Sev's last. He lost contact with the rest of the squad, and his brothers were forced to pull out without him. Sev's ultimate fate is unknown in canon, but we can actually get a glimpse of what was supposed to have happened to him from an interview with the creators. Originally, there was going to be a sequel to Star Wars Republic Commando, the game from which Delta Squad originates, titled Rebel Commando, which would involve Sev's fight for survival and the building of a new anti-imperial cell which would go on to become the basis for the Rebel Alliance. Rebel Commando was never finished, and so unfortunately, none of this is canon, but it does give us a bit more insight. Firstly, if Sev did survive, then that displays incredible skill, and not just for fighting off a separatist attack single-handedly. Sev would have had to flee into the Shadowlands of Kashyyyk, the dangerous forest floor where even Wookiee warriors dared to tread. It would take extreme combat aptitude to live in the Shadowlands with the threat from all the dangerous species down there, and if we do take the Rebel Commando concepts as canon, then Sev's skill is even more apparent. So with that said, let's take a look at just how skilled Sev actually was. He most definitely lived up to being the fiercest hunter in the Grand Army, and his list of impressive feats includes the assassination of Sun Fac, the takedown of 2 Magna Guards, and his possible survival of his final battle with the droid army. But the impressive feats aren't his only feats. Over the course of the war, Sev killed thousands of enemy combatants, be they droids, Geonosians, or Trandoshans, and he was so proficient at it that the other members of Delta Squad, who were all also elite commandos, considered him the go-to expert on killing people. With that said, I think Sev's resume ultimately speaks for itself. So that was our assessment of Sev, the best sniper in the Grand Army of the Republic, and as per usual, I want to know your thoughts. Who was your favorite member of the Delta Squad? Let me know in the comments section below. And just before you go guys, make sure you check out all the links in the description below if you want to join the wider Geetsly Star Wars community on our gaming servers and on our Discord servers. And also, if you do want to help support me beyond watching the videos, then I do have a Patreon linked in the description below, and as always, a big thank you to all of my current Patreons. Anyways guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.